Dozens of firefighters now putting out flames on the Cybertruck.
You do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
Sometimes angry people hit their car, but liberals are hitting other people's cars and destroying them, vandalizing them, ruining Tesla stations as well as Tesla buildings, and protesting for everything under the sun, including the protection of corruption. So how did we get here and where are we going? That's what we're going to find out in this video. Please make sure that you're subscribed and let's get into it. We're going to talk about Doge in just a second, but first let's rewind back to 2002 when Elon Musk founded SpaceX and just got around $176 million from the sale of PayPal to eBay. Then in 2004, Elon, along with 5 other people, became an investor of Tesla. He put in about $6.5 million and became the chairman of the company. In 2008, he became the CEO. Fast forward to 2022, Elon acquired Twitter and rebranded it to X.com after getting the domain back from PayPal. The following year, on July 13th of 2023, there was an attempted assassination attempt on the presidential candidate of the time, Donald Trump. That is when Elon Musk officially endorsed him on his platform. Trump then went back for another rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, and that is when Elon did his infamous jumping around on stage. Fast forward to January 1st of 2025. After all of the New Year's celebrations were over, some psychopath blew up a Cybertruck in front of Trump Tower. Fast forward to January 20th, that was the day of Trump's inauguration and also the day that they established and began implementing DOGE, which is the Department of Government Efficiency. This department is led by Elon because of his massive credibility, and this department is filled with some of the smartest minds in our nation. Since then, they have shared with us so much waste, fraud, and abuse that exists in our government. They have also fired thousands of federal employees, and the ones who have been able to stay have responded by complaining on TikTok and on the news about needing to go into work and considering it harassment when they were asked to respond to an email sharing 5 things that they completed in the last week.
The subsequent 5 bullets, hey, what the hell did you do, you lazy federal worker? How frightening is it that someone on X, the owner of X, speaks to you directly to say, what did you do last week at work? And if you don't answer, I am going to fire you. But even more egregious, the president comes out, the most powerful person in the land, and endorses that message. How do you think that makes federal workers feel?
Newsflash, most of America supports what Doge is doing. Liberals are continuously trying to push for the destruction of Tesla in protest against Doge. However, it does seem that some people are getting paid to protest Doge.
Yeah, I get paid to be out here.
You get paid to be out here?
Yeah.
But don't worry, Republicans are responding in the most awesome way. Let me show you. Before I show you what the awesome American people are doing to combat this terror, I want you to see how serious this is getting. People are continuously setting fire to random Cybertrucks. Here, they did it to 2 of them on what appears to be a Tesla lot. Now, there is no justifying this type of behavior. It is difficult to understand why they hate the Department of Government Efficiency so much. The people who did this will not get away with it. They will be found, and America must unite against this.
There's a fleet of Cybertrucks right now. Unbelievable. Seattle fire on the scene.
So you gotta get off the property.
Breaking news. I'm sorry?
Get off the property.
Dozens of firefighters now putting out flames on the Cybertruck. absolutely insane. Look, you still see flames right underneath the Cybertruck.
It almost seems like January 1st was some type of symbol that sparked all of this continual violent behavior. Recently on TikTok, there have been many people trying to encourage others to be violent against CEOs like Elon Musk and also Donald Trump.
It's not Takedown Tesla, it's Tesla Takedown.
Tesla Takedown. Yeah, there's a website called TeslaTakedown.com, which is a website you can go to, get some background on the campaign. And it essentially is a map where anybody in the world can put an action up for targeting Tesla. And so I've been involved in that campaign, and in particular, planning actions in the Seattle area targeting Tesla.
The last truck that you just saw was in the Seattle area. So whatever they're doing about taking down Tesla in Seattle is no good.
There's a spirit out there, which had already, as we saw with Luigi Mangione, there's a spirit which is very anti-corporate, very anti-billionaire, very anti-sort of elite. And Tesla Takedown is also tapping into some of that spirit as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would say it's just what I've noticed being involved in organizing in the Seattle area for some time, especially after the election and the inauguration. People were like, what do? We don't want to just waste our energy protesting for the sake of protesting.
What?
And especially in Seattle, and I would say on the West Coast, I'm sure it's true of many places, we're really far from the center of power in government. And I think as it became clear that Elon Musk was taking on this outsized role at the federal level, totally, I would say, criminal role nationally, we're like, oh, we can target Elon here because his company, the source of the majority of his wealth, has numerous locations in the Seattle area, and ultimately money talks. And we've planned, whether it was troublemakers or partners that we've been working with over the last few weeks, have planned multiple actions at Tesla.
I found it so bizarre that she said, well, what are we going to do? I mean, you move on with your life. If Kamala Harris would have gotten elected, we all would have hoped for the best and continued on with our day. But she's like, we don't just want to protest, we want to destroy America. So when you click on this website, it says, sell your Tesla, dump your stock, stop Musk now, join us. And then it leads you to another page where they have all of these events at Tesla locations or Tesla charging locations. It already seems very violent. So you can tell that groups like these are responsible for probably a lot of what is going on in our country. These people want to hurt a company that employs over 100,000 people. Really doesn't make much sense. And we can't forget to mention that there was a cyber attack on X. They're attacking him from every angle to try to stop DOGE. And this apparently came from an IP address in Ukraine. So just really weird.
What the? Wait, but what are they doing? What is this? Whoa, what the hell?
Okay, so you just saw a lady getting arrested at a Tesla protest, and I just wonder, was it worth it? What are they trying to accomplish? I really wonder what these protesters are trying to accomplish. To most common sense Americans, they are very excited that our government is no longer wasting so much money. For example, some federal government workers had a credit card where they could go buy their lunch every day, and then Donald Trump took them away but was told that he had to give them back, and so he gave them back their credit cards with a $1 limit. And I think that the American people are really enjoying seeing this unfold. Federal workers are continuing to try to make the American people feel bad for them. Maybe they have heard that Elon is a threat to democracy so many times that they actually believe it.
I'm a federal employee who applied for unemployment after I was terminated. And I just found out I'm supposed to certify on Monday so I can get paid this week coming. But my application is still sitting there because the federal government will not respond to the state asking for them to verify my income. So not only did they fire us and take away our health insurance, our life insurance, our vision, and our dental all in one day, but they're also dragging their feet. Well, it's not even dragging their feet, being completely unresponsive and doing what they need to do so that we can file for unemployment benefits.
I feel bad for these people, perhaps on an individual level, but I think looking at the federal government as a whole, a lot of people are just happy that the free rides are over.
Just got laid off from my federal government job.
I don't really know if anybody cares. Finally, the moment you have all been waiting for, American people are proudly ordering their Teslas and sharing how happy they are to support Elon Musk and support DOGE. Here are a few examples, one coming from our very own president, who paid full price for his Tesla.
Hi, I'm inside of my brand new Tesla I bought to support Elon Musk and DOGE. Radical leftists are Marxist communists. They want to shut you down if you do not comply to them, if you're a threat to their corruption, their money, their special interest. You know, I could not access to my X this morning, the only free speech app in the whole world right now. So I'm going to go buy some more Tesla stocks and support them whenever I can.
I totally love her message, and she seems so happy and enthusiastic about her Tesla car and what it stands for. Here is Caroline Levitt announcing that Donald Trump will buy a Tesla.
Although the beast is nice, but he is going to be viewing a Tesla that is making its way to the White House complex now, I can confirm. Perhaps the press pool today will have an opportunity to witness this very exciting moment later this afternoon. But Tesla is on its way here now, and we'll see if the president likes it when he checks it out.
So many insane liberals have been putting stickers on their cars that say, "I bought this before I knew Elon was insane." And now Republicans are replying by saying they bought it after they knew he was awesome. And at a shareholders meeting for Tesla, people were sharing how much they truly care for Elon.
You're so high profile, just want to make sure you're doing everything to take care of yourself, safety and health for the future of the company. I say that because I care about you as a person, but since this is a shareholder meeting in the spirit of shareholder value.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the kind sentiments. I think I probably need to like work out and like not get assassinated or something, you know.
Here is Donald Trump showing his full support to Tesla.
As a function of the great policies of President Trump and his administration, and as an act of faith in America, Tesla is going to double vehicle output in the United States within the next 2 years.
So all of these people are protesting, and they are going to double production in our country, providing jobs and, of course, all of the innovation that they have done. It's one of the most successful car companies of all time. This is a huge win, and it just shows that none of these protests are working. In fact, they're backfiring, and America is speaking louder than they are.
It's a big deal. That's great. Thank you. And by the way, he makes one car. This one I don't understand. This one I don't want, but that's okay. Without a steering wheel. It comes out next year, right?
Yes.
Explain that, please.
Yes. The Cybercab starts production in Texas next year, and it's self-driving. We have so much confidence in the self-driving nature of it that it'll actually not have a steering wheel. It will not have pedals. It'll either self-drive or not drive at all, but it'll self-drive.
That is so crazy.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Mr. President, you talked about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists because...
I will do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. You know, I've stuck up for the NFL. I've stuck up for a lot of American companies and other companies, but American companies. I did a very big favor for the NFL. I do favors for all. When you heard an American company, especially a company like this, supplies so many jobs that others are unable to do, when you do that, those people are going to go through a big problem when we catch them. And we have get a lot of cameras up. We already know who some of them are. We're going to catch them. And they're bad guys. They're the same guys that screw around with our schools and universities, the same garbage. And no, we're going to catch them. And let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
He is not messing around. Look at how actually beautiful this car is. I love the fact that he matched his tie to the color of the car. And it is just amazing to see so much unity, see people working together, trying to help each other and trying to support American businesses and literally putting America first. This is what we voted for. Please make sure that you're subscribed. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye.